Hello, I'm Martin Marstrand and I'm the Berlin Oracle. I have so much to say right now. I mean, there's just so much happening, and I kind of stopped making these videos for a while because I felt like I couldn't communicate with you really the way I wanted to, through these videos, but I'm just going to give it another shot. I don't feel I have so many other options right now. This is my best way of communicating with you. All of my life I've been trying to communicate telepathically with humanity, but it didn't work, and it was a big frustration for me as a child. So I had to learn languages. I guess this is something that we all go through at some point, but I remember it quite clearly. And right now I just want to share what I'm experiencing, because I think it's so important for all of us. Mother Earth is awakening, and I've been saying that and hearing that for a while, but I can really feel it right now. It's so intense. I just feel like this entire world is kind of just falling apart. This world of control, of money, of separation, of fear, of you should and must and have to in order to get food, all of that is falling apart. And I'm really hoping that what I'm feeling is based on some kind of reality in this world. But I can really see it in front of my eyes and third eye, just how this very dimension that we're living in, this dimension of reality, this frequency of reality is becoming more and more transparent. It is, yeah, it is very beautiful, kind of frightening at the same time, and my heart says there's nothing to be afraid of. All you have to do is be in the heart and be connected to your child and to your magical self, and then everything will be fine. I hear I'm sitting in the train, and right now I'm asking a lot of people if you are fed up enough with your ego structure, with your ego games, and that you really also want to surrender to love. And I don't mean join a cult, I mean simply to surrender to love inside of you. And that means also letting go of fears, letting go of separation. And this is the main message. You know, for those that have done their work, I mean emotional homework and therapy and so forth, that have cleaned up their energetic bodies, this moment is actually a moment of harvest, because we now more and more see the effect of all of our work, you know. But for all of you and all of those that hasn't really started yet or are now just starting, you really need this deep fed upness to really be successful. That's what I'm feeling. If you're still struggling with your ego and you're still very much attached to this outer world of illusion and separation, you're still trying to fight against somebody, still trying to get rid of someone, still trying to, if only this person, this country, this whatever didn't exist, then my life would be better, then you're missing the point, because everything that is in this world right now is serving its purpose. And basically it's serving its purpose to test you if you are still judging yourself and others. And this is something that I had to be very strict with myself about, because, I mean, judgment can be a good thing. I'm not saying it's all bad, but the moment we judge somebody, we're separating ourselves from it. And sometimes that's important to get some space to make our emotional journey, but at some point you have to take everything you've judged back to you and say, okay, that's in me, I understand. And this is what I sometimes feel such a powerlessness talking about, because frankly, so many people aren't getting it, you know, and I just feel like ascension is on us. It's happening now. It's no fairy tale. It is really, it's just true. It's here now. And our childful being inside of our heart knows it, I guess. Mine is, at least. I can only speak for myself, but it is really time to go into the forest and feel what is separating you from Mother Nature, what is separating you from your dreams? What is separating you from other people? What is separating you from this frequency of love, of unity, of abundance? Because as long as we are fighting for or against, we're missing the point. Integration. That is it. Ho'oponopono. I see you in me. Ahau. I see you in me. That's peace. And the moment there's peace, the illusion more and more ceases to exist. Because you're no longer resonating with it. You're no longer giving it your energy. The moment you're saying, no, you're bad, I want to defeat you, you're actually saying, please play with me. I want to fight with you because I'm still loving the game. And now, in this time where all of our polarities are coming up to play, so many of us are still saying, hey, I want to fight with you, I want to play. And I'm sorry to say this, but Mother Earth is ascending, and this playground is dissolving itself. And of course I can be wrong, and I love to be wrong. It's I am not attached to what I'm saying, but it's just a very, very strong feeling, and I'm trying to communicate it to you somehow, that it's time to move into our childlike being, into our heart, and to really focus on what we want, not fight anymore. If you're fighting, then ask yourself, what is it that you really want? Because fighting Trump, or fighting neo-Nazism, or fighting anything that you don't want in this world is just making it bigger and more. I'm sorry, but that's an energetic fact from my point of view. So if you can find your peace with the neo-Nazi in you, you can find your peace with the link, the left politician that is just as bad as the right. If you can find your peace with Trump or Hitler or the worst people in our history, you can find your peace with them, then you are at peace with you. And then you are peace, brother and sister, and those beyond. So yeah, I'm sensing at one point words just stop there, because my heart just communicates directly to you, and then you get it or you don't. But I still want this on tape, and I still want it communicated to everyone that's out there, that's listening, that it's time now to move inside and to be at peace with ourselves, and to be aware of our projections upon others and take them back. Like, one of my major projections is that a lot of you are not ready. A lot of you are still fighting. And as I'm connected with you, I'm connected with all of us, because I've entered into this body, into this plane of existence, and we're all one, and we're all connected in one energetic field. I'm kind of dependent on you getting it, because you are me, and if you don't get it, I haven't gotten it. And this is a truth that is very hard to change for me. But I'm just really, really trying to connect with you from my heart, and tell you that, especially those that have been on this path for a while, it's now. It's really happening now. So what I feel is we need to get together. We need to raise the vibrations, to stay in a frequency of love, of forgiveness, of unity, of bliss, if possible, and focus on what we really want. And I'm saying that just as much to me as to everybody else. It's hard work, especially when you need to do things out in the world constantly, make money, and be a correct citizen, and be a good parent, and be a good teacher, or whatever. It's tough. It's really, really tough, and I recognize that. And at the same time, I say it's time. So I wish you all the best, and I send you all the love and all the joy and all the happiness in your life, that you may awaken to realize that we are all one. I see you. Namaste in Lakesh. Ho'oponopono. You are me, I am you.